You can clear cliffs with nukes. That's actually kind of a... I like that. That's solving... That's an interesting way to solve the problem. Definitely. I quite like it. It's like, wow, I need cliff explosives from Vulcan. Or I can just make atomic bombs. Huh. It's logical. It's expensive, but yeah, no, absolutely. You can clear the cliffs with reactor explosions too. I mean, reactor explosions in this game are just atomic bombs. Reactor explosions in real life are much less kapow and much more, I feel sick. Also, the tree feels sick. And the worms are sick. And the deer are sick. And the fish are sick. Well, the fish are dead. And the rest of us will be dead soon too. But right now we just feel sick. You have to... The reactor needs to have failed in a pretty catastrophic way for it to explode. Generally speaking, that's not how a reactor is going to fail. It's just going to start leaking like ultra radioactive molten metal. I've made more tea and also chicken noodle soup with a touch of curry powder. Wow. Look at Bubbles living the high life. Okay. Still feeding. A decent chunky amount of lubricant into the system. I'm gonna do a thing though. Actually, let me do it this way. So first... I want a pump. Please drain everything out of this tank upwards. Oh, do we have pumps here? We might not, actually. I know there are roboports in the system. Need some iron, I need some steel, and I need an engine. Iron, steel, engine. I could turn this on, but I'd still have to add engine, and this comes with everything else as well. There we go. I should quickly drain that system. I don't want to waste all of the oil that's getting delivered. But I think that's pretty much it. So we can now shut down more of it. A lot more of it. Most of it, in fact. Leave the train for now because I'm not sure what I'm going to do about it. But I suspect there is a good chance I move the train station and I build a proper train station. Proper with a capital P. Wow. We're just rebuilding the entire factory? The organic part of it, yeah. That is the plan. Might not be a good plan, but it is the plan. I would like bot support in the middle. Thanks for the Sunday stream, Aavak. Finally able to catch more than a few minutes. Oh, I'm really glad, mate. I try to vary my streaming times as much as I can. Sometimes days, sometimes afternoons, you know. Ooh, I've cut power. My bad, my bad. Was an accident. I've got enough power to keep the reactors running for ages. I've got a decent chunk of carbon. Well, actually, no, I've burnt through the carbon, but I've got a decent chunk of rocket fuel to run the reactors. That shouldn't be an issue. So many bots that are all like, ah, need to recharge. Why is everything so hard? Thoughts slow, body heavy, ocular senses closing. Oh my God. Why do I keep forgetting about that? Every single bloody time. I dump all of my bots into the system. Then I don't have any bots. Look at me walking around like, where can I find bots to help me build these things? It's impossible for me to do it myself. Absolutely impossible. I could never. Didn't even occur to me. Not even for the slightest second. There we go. Heating tower is actually OP. Yeah, it's kind of bonkers how good that is, to be fair. Kind of shocked with how well the heating tower is keeping our power going, considering everything is trying to recharge. We're drawing 12.2 megawatts right now on recharging our robots. 11.3 megawatts on the assemblers. That makes more sense, but the roboports, god damn. Tiny little wings. So many little leg sacks. Wow, Tubman, thank you so much, mate. 25 subs. Talking about OP, Tubman OP. Oh my, I thought my app was breaking. Tubman so OP. Breaking Duffelfish's... Are you still watching on the TV? Duffelfish's TV, not powerful enough. Thank you so very much. That was incredibly kind of you, mate. No, the TV was given over to Jim Carrey. Ah, I see. And once again, thank you so much for that incredibly generous support, Tubman. There aren't words. That is so much money. Thank you so much, mate. It means the absolute world to me. I think we may almost be done with the deconstruction efforts. In fact, I think we might be. Okay. Well, now time to see how much room it all takes up. But yeah, chat. If any of you got a sub from Tubman's fantastically generous gift, please do say thanks. Obviously, if you're shy, it's understandable. Just hide yourself in the robe that you now have, and think about how thankful you are to Tubman for offering you this this veil to obfuscate your presence from an uncaring reality. So much greenery, unpaved. Maybe I'll lay down some concrete. I don't know. But okay, it's time. Oh God, I'm so sorry, Bob. So sorry. Like I just want to go to sleep. Want to recharge? I remember having power once. A good memory. Problem is, now that they're there, I don't think they're going to recharge with any of the others. I could be wrong, but... Kapoi, indeed. Oh, and thank you very much for the gift sub. Yes, Kiwis can fly. That's super kind of you. I know, I wish bots would find difficult. I can force the issue by going... like this. Okay, it's okay. Aavak will fix. Aavak will cradle you in my rechargery embrace. Actually, let's just pop you in here. Thunk. Thunk. There you are. Job's done. Oh, you can remove and replace the report they're waiting at. Ah, clever. Alright, okay, it's finally time, chat, to begin. So, first things first, the biogenesis module. Let's line things up because I don't have to tear this down again later. About here should be fine. Yep. Biogenesis module online. Well, I mean, I say online, it's not hooked up to power. It's not really online. It was a lie. I'm sorry. Now online. Next. I want to leave a gap of about how many tiles? 1, 2, 3, 4 between each section. I'm thinking that would be wise. I strongly suspect that the first one is going to be for bacteria. I want that to be really early on, very close to the beginning, so I'm going to be expanding this. Not sure what we're going to have as the second point. Oh, no, it's not what I meant to do. After bacteria, what would we want to put in next? I know that carbon should be last. But really outside of the bacteria ones, I don't think there's much of a muchness about it. I guess I could have eggs. But there really is much of a muchness here. So bacteria takes care of those two. Actually, it's going to be easier if I bring this up. So we've taken care of bacteria. I'd say maybe it's fine. Don't need tank champ. Ooh, got them all hooked up. For now. The issue is it's going to have to try and go through there. It's not exactly what I want. Defense unloading. Fluid drop off. I mean, I could have the fluid train just go straight down. It is so jank to do it like that, though. Not that it would be the first jank thing I did. But then I'd still have issues connecting up there. Probably rather connect it here then. Oh. Resource should be crude. Train limit, max train limit should be 1. Storage tanks is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16. Clunk. Don't mind me. Just starting another project in the middle of a project. You know how it goes. That is probably not going to allow me to do it. So I'm going to need to make a much more traditional curve. About there. Oh, actually that works quite well. In fact, if I do that, that'll place down the tunnel. There we go. So technically, that will create enough of a station for me. Now, it would be wonderful if I could connect up here. Alas, no. I do have raised rails, but I haven't set up anything with which to construct them yet. I could just connect all the way up there, I suppose. hate this so much. There's deep sadness in me right now. Right, that was going to have to be a specific turn off now. This one's going to need to be gone. That one's going to need to be over here instead. Actually. No, it won't need to be gone. I can keep that there. I just need a turn off about here. That one's got a chain signal, so that's fine. It's a relatively small train, so I'm not going to... This is a very temporary measure, he says, knowing there's nothing temporary about it. Either of you got a roboport? You do not. Construction bots are being requested. There we are. I want train stuff. Do I have a train stuff option? Rail supplies. There we go. The new rail ships are nice, but it has made the rail planner even more wiggly. Yeah. This is a truth. This is certainly a truth. Right. Drive remotely. Trains on the way? No. Right, let's sort this place out. Imagine how much better this would be if I had a level 2 roboport. Oh, I don't have the tanks. God damn it. I'm going to need to request tanks. Combinators already taken care of. Yep. Pipes, pumps. Is that all I need? Yes. Actually, a roboport would be all I need, technically. Wait a second, before I do all that, then. Should be within build range. I still probably need to go and get the tanks, but I no longer need to request the pipes. Or the pumps. I'm not going to hook it up to power until I've got everything else that it needs. That won't take long. I love how easy it is to do this remotely. It's glorious to just be able to do this from another planet. Don't crash into a train. That would not be glorious. Be the opposite of glory. Tanks are on the way. As is fuel. Especially one of these long chonkers. I do not think the tank would survive. Yeah, I don't need more tanks in there. 38 will do. Sorry, bots. Once this is set up and powered, then the oil train should head out. God, nuclear tanks are so fast and it takes so long to slow down. Right, I need to connect this up in this direction. So I'm thinking, get rid of that, grab you, grab a tunnel. Perfect. Oh, we should be requesting a train. No. This was pickup. Oh, I don't have. Damn it. One thing I lacked. I can actually get that brought over though. By adding it to defense infrastructure, the constant combinator. At this point, bullet train will pick it up automatically. Combinator's already being delivered. Combinator's being loaded. Yep, bullet train will be on their way back shortly. Is there anything else I need bullet train to bring? No, it's just the constant combinators. Once they arrive, this site will request fuel. To that end, going to 1, 2. Since it's going to be within easy range, I'll tell this to empty fuel into the system as quickly as it can. Oh, where's bullet train? That is, no, that is bullet train. Bullet train just probably is now popping to every single place. I should have been more careful about that, actually. Everywhere is going to be requesting them now. We'll watch the system, make sure it's all going okay first. How do you remote? Yeah, you just, as Chaz already answered, you just click it onto a tank from the map and it will give you the option to remote pilot it. Likewise with Spidertrons, but Spidertrons are a little bit more versatile because they have their own radar. A tank can't see, like once the tank moves out of actual visible range, you're just driving via the map icon, which makes it a little bit more awkward. But yeah, I think having flame turrets down here is going to be useful because we are getting regular attacks now. Somewhat regular. How the mine's doing? 4.3. Oh, 1.5. Okay. That was a much bigger mine. 2.8 uranium. Wow. Okay. It is a tiny amount of coal there. You can barely tell, but it's there. Right, here we go. Now, the moment that goes in there, without me having to do anything else, it's just unloading right now. The Lord Damen. Oh, do all of the trains have their own names? Oh, it does appear that they do. You can't rename them, but they all do have names. Right, there we go. This is now requesting a train. Priority of 2. Is there is there nowhere with enough fuel for it to pick up? No, that one hasn't got any left right now. What about over here? Oh, damn it. Okay, so never mind. It's going to be a little while longer. There isn't enough oil available. That's fine though. Can you remotely deploy a tank or spy robot? Yep, you absolutely can. It's how I deployed all of these tanks. My original tank that I left on Nauvis when I left got destroyed. So if I hadn't been able to deploy tanks, actually we would have lost, well, maybe not lost one of the walls, but we definitely would have had a weak spot introduced into it because of the behemoth worms attacking it. Okay, let's have a quick look at you. We've got about 50,000 oil we need to gather from there before it's ready to go. That's a bit of a shame. Right, well. We'll be back there before too long, I suppose. Right. So, that's going to be the bacteria farm. This is going to be plastic, I should imagine. So let's pop that down. This is actually taking up way more space than I first realized. This is going to be way up there into that factory by the time we're done. Ooh, that's going to suck. The alternative is to have it pointing downwards, going this way. Because that is definitely going to hit into the factory. That being said, I could just move that factory too. I've been saying how I want to move it. Maybe this is the kick up the backside that I need. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go in that direction, sure. Right, so we want another mitocore. Biosulfur. And then we are starting to get into the territory of soon being an issue. Oh, Martin says, ticking settings interface interaction, pick ghost item if no items are available, will let you pipette a ghost version of a building you don't have. That is fantastic. Thank you so much for the suggestion. That is incredibly useful. Yep. There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Xenovoid. Oh my god, there's no way that's a thing. Ah! Yeah, I suspect you just made a lot of people in chat happy. Thank you very, very much for that advice there. Incredibly useful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet and strip all this away. No particular reason to save this design because it's not a good one. It was just a one to get it to work. There we go. And next up. Like I said, I've been wanting to move all of this to a more permanent location for a long time. So I consider this just me being given a reason to care enough to do it properly. I'll keep some of the build ports because I actually want the building help while I'm deconstructing the whole factory. Problem is, this is all in the way, so I'm going to actually have to move that too. That's going to be not fun. Super not fun. Go forth, my swarm. Do swarm things. The strip mining of this planet well underway? Asks Bolland. Yes. If by strip mining you mean turning the natives' offspring into resources, yes. That's what mining is, right? Not only human children yearn for the mines. Turning them into factories, in fact. Yes, indeed. What a glorious future we are building for ourselves. Oh, good lord. The bots. The bots! Ah! Fly, my pretties, fly! They're actually doing that in pretty good time, to be fair. Kind of surprised. Now. Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of those tanks. In fact, the next section is going to be taller. I might have to move the rocket side as well. Oh, that sucks, though. All those resources. I'll see if I can get past without having to do that just yet. We will push onwards for as long as we can before having to do that. What did we just finish researching? Laser damage, nice. All right. After this, well, I'm not going to have any science available anymore, sadly. So there's a bunch of things we can't get to. And that'll be the case for a little while. Sure, we'll grab refined flammables since I am now expanding that out a little bit more. And again. And braking force again. Just trying to keep everything busy. Beyond that, though, I'm not going to grab this one because that becomes infinite research at that point. And there are other things that I can invest in the meanwhile. What's to the left of the T3 green modules? This, tree seeding. Allows you to plant trees. Very useful because you can reseed the trees around Nauvis. So you can create pollution barriers. Which, as you can imagine, quite useful. Oh god. I did not mean to add that to everything. Do I not have... Oh no. I've run out of power. Gleba by night, everyone. Look how it glows. Truly the world comes alive. All the bioluminescent flora. A scene from Avatar. Oh wait, I didn't even think about the pollution thing. That's massive. You mean I can have another 1,000,000 boxes full of boxes? Yes, you can. Why are you keeping the wood in boxes? You need to be putting them into the heating heating tower, obviously. Time for you to go. Going to need to connect you up down there though, so that we keep the connection. Yeah. Right, that's pretty much all of our factory on Gleba decommissioned. This takes so much more room. I can probably get another 3 sections up here. There's nothing that says I can't have a kink in the belt and then head up there. Or even out across this area down here. I mean, most of it is just rock. It's not cliff. Just like rocks on the ground. Yeah, we could do that. Right, so next section then. We need the mito core. Biocarbon is not what we're looking for. Definitely not biolubricants. Biofuel, because I'm unlikely to want to increase that much from the 2 that we've got here. Sure, because that one actually fits in. That one works. Okay. Going to want to bring water up. Really? Oh, how I hate you. There we go. Okay, water is online. Right, so we've got plastic, we've got sulfur, we've got fuel. Mine biofiber. Carbon will be coming down from further down the line, so that's fine. But is there something else I would prefer here? Lubricant factory is just so big. But it does fit in that spot. Okay. I say yes to that. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to the sulfuric acid. How far behind? Ooh, quite several hours. What episode are we up to on YouTube? Because they're about an hour and a half each. I'll be able to tell you about how far behind you are from this, which is the 12th stream at this point. $19. So it's 28-ish, 30-ish hours, because I do cut out the preamble and stuff like that. So yeah, well, let's say 30 hours. You're about 1/4 of the way through our journey so far on YouTube. Am I out of belt? Surely not. Maybe I just didn't have that much red belt. Oh, god damn, that's gonna suck. I could upgrade some to blue, that's right. I could upgrade the main through the main line up to blue. Right. One of the last spots that I can place up here now. So we've got bacteria's already done. Plastic, sulfur, rocket fuel, lubricant, plastic, sulfur, carbon I still need to do, lubricant, fuel done, mine I still need to place down, fiber, the bio-womb, the bioscience. Biosci and bio-womb can go together elsewhere. I'm gonna say probably here we go for biofiber. Let's move you. Now this. Last one cannon. That's okay. Is everything loaded? No, not yet. Let's have a look. 166k out of the 200 we need. 94k out of the 200 we need. Yeah, it's going to take ages before that's ready to go. Many of those oil wells are like at the dregs at this point. Out of belts. Well, okay. So we're going to upgrade the central line all the way down. This one as well. Why was that complaining? There we go. And the waistline as well. We should have enough blue belts to upgrade the entirety of that section. And since I'm upgrading that, I'll upgrade the whole of that line. And from this section, from the tunnel onwards. I'm not even sure why I'm doing that in that way. Let's remove that. There we go. Actually, I kind of want to downgrade some of them. So there we go. I want this one for those connection points. Yes, it's entirely because I'm so finicky. Ooh, this might be a problem. Oh, crap. Hadn't appreciated that. But okay. there we go. Right, that'll carry down the command signal on whether to activate. Oh, actually, I need one more as well. Whether to activate things or not. There you go, sorted. Take care, Duffelfish. You enjoy that, mate. I'm going to have to expand the base on now, Vis, yeah. Definitely. Right, so, what were we going to do here? I think it was fiber, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, biofiber. There we go. How about I make this a little bit easier on myself? I've got a lot. Wow, okay. Let's pop you down in here. And I want you to have the icon of bacteria, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. Next up, we want plastic. Sulfur. Rocket fuel. This is purely to make it easier on me. Lubricants. Carbon fiber. Just so I can see at a glance what each one is doing. It would be wonderful if I could have both, but that's fine. Right. So, next up on our list is... there's carbon, there's the womb, and then there's science. But I'm really going to need to set up a mine. Ah, balls. I didn't think of that. Needed a bit more room. That's, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Did not consider that. Okay, I'm gonna have to put that on in a different location then, because I need a lot of room for that one to expand out properly without it interfering with the expansion of the others. So I guess the first one could be bio womb. Sure. Basically, the this bus, I'm going to have to build things out on the other side. It's just the way it's going to be. And it's not going to be too hard for me to do it. I just bring it up and take it back down the other way. Though that being said, Would that even fit? Would just fit. Just fit. But it would. So that's okay. Well, as I'm doing all of this, I'm going to start stripping aside the ports on this side. They should have plenty of power now, thanks to the bus. Okay. Now, I mean, eventually we'll have cliff exposures and then boom, straight up. But for now, this is just going to have to do. Let's move you. Actually, I don't need you. The others connect. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm thinking carbon over here because it's opposite this, which makes a lot of sense to me. How long do the eggs last for? 15 minutes. Plenty of time to get them to the end of the bus. Peeled off if they need to be. So biosci can happen up here without any particular difficulty. In fact, that's actually pretty solid. I had no idea that my setup was so bad at maintaining power. Wow. But yeah, carbon, science, and then the bacteria down here. Now there is a cliff over there. That is a bit of a pain. So I'm probably going to have the bacteria right down here. But still manageable. And in a way, that actually works out well for me because my plan is to have the factory down in this direction. Which that would absolutely lead to. So yeah, that's now turned into the bio womb. Okay. So we want amount of core. I could even tuck it in that much closer if I really wanted to. But that leaves me with very little room to do... I still don't have much room if I'm perfectly honest. But this will work, I'm hopeful. Right, I am going to need another port. Let's say about here. It should hook up to the power without too much trouble. There we go. Right, do we still need to hook up all of the relevant materials that each section needs? This one will be for carbon. Just out of range. It must be. Yeah, it's just out of range. Okay, let's request a roboport to myself. we go. Oh, is that... still not part of the network. Bit vexing. But we can work with it. There we go. Right, so... we wanted carbon. As it happens, though, I want to switch that around. Remind me in a bit, chat, because I want to have that one run up and then down again on that side. How many belts have we got in this system? Please tell me we got a lot. Got 166. I guess that's not too bad. But I am now... We are right down to the wire on belts. And sadly, I do not think I can really do much here until I get down to this section where biosci will exist. Okay. Right. So, next up. Yep, that works. Also, I'm not going to permanently upgrade the blueprint to have blue belts. As much as blue belts for this particular use is quite reasonable. I'm only using blue belts in this instance because I don't have red belts to use. Right, we want biosci, which is there. I think that might be the end of my red belts. Does appear so. Okay. I could have Pridwen bring along some supplies. It's an expensive way to do it. Definitely. But we can definitely have that happen. Pridwen's just above right now, as it happens. Thank you very much, Pridwen. Can always count on you. I can make a couple of these manually. Oh, goodness. Let me throw together a little bit of something that might be able to just do a bit of assembly for me. See if we can't get the last bits of stuff that we need. Right, gonna wire this up. Set requests. And I would very much like... What are we missing? Just one of those. Yep. Hopefully that's on the way. There we go. Where are you taking it? But why? Oh. I'm going to let that build a couple more because I'm definitely going to need more. There we go. Now let me just make sure that all the wiring is hooked up correctly. Yep. And... Yep. So that's biosite. And now it's time for the bacteria, I think. Let's have a look. Yep. Red bioreactor. Need food badly. Yeah, no, right? I actually really do like the pizza icon. I know. So many people, every time that someone pops in, it's like, why is that flashing pizza? Why not? Let's get rid of those. Don't think I need quite that much room. Actually, no, I would like another 4. I could bring it down all the way to this point if I really wanted to. There is a part of me that's agitated that that doesn't line up right, but these lining up makes it okay. It's the way it works. I just decided. Alright, so... Core... and a mine. Okay. Us having enough belt for this? No. But hopefully with the next delivery from the Pridwen, we'll be able to finish that off. If only humans had simple indicators like these machines, whomst among us would never have had a flashing pizza icon? That is a good question. That is completely fair. Completely fair. All right. Now then, with all of that done, we are still going to have to wait for delivery. Could I set you up to make me some belt instead? I know I've got some belt on me that I don't need. Get rid of all these gubbins.